Hi, I'm Nana, and welcome to another book review. Today we'll be going over Everything I Never Told by Celeste.
What category or genre do you think that this book best fits into?
I would say this book best fits into historical fiction because this could have happened. It might have. We don't really know for sure, but these events are pretty realistic.
So, what was something that you liked about this book?
I liked how the author, Celeste, used a lot of flashbacks and recounting of different stories in different parts of the past, sprinkled around the book to offer more insight into why things might have happened.
And on the other side of that, what did you dislike about the book?
One thing I disliked about the book was at first I thought this was going to be like a murder mystery kind of book, and then it turned out to be the complete opposite of that. So it was kind of a letdown, but the book was still enjoyable.
Describe the setting for us.
This book takes place in 1960s Ohio.
So, with this being such a historical book, can you describe one of the main characters?
Alright, so one of the main characters' name is Lydia. She's a 16-year-old girl who likes to make her mom happy. And before she died, she was really invested in her books, mostly because her mom pushed her dreams of being a doctor on her. So she basically just lived out her mom's dreams while she was alive.
What character did you like the most?
I'd say my favorite character was probably Nathan, who went by Nath in this book, because I could relate to him being an older brother.
With all these interesting characters, can you describe one specific episode that they go through?
One specific episode that happens is when Nathan and Lydia are swimming at the lake. Lydia can't swim, but Nathan can. He's an excellent swimmer. And Lydia's walking around on the dock and she slips, and Nathan has to rescue her. So that was one of the main events.
So, what techniques does the author use to tell this story?
I would say the author uses a lot of flashbacks and imagery to help paint a picture of the events that happened.
So, this book seems pretty interesting and different than most things that you would come across. Did reading this book change you or your views in any way?
I would say reading this book changed how I can kind of look at life and how we see other people, because we only know so much about people. We know what those people show us, but there could be so much going on inside those other people that they just never tell anybody.
What do you think of the ending of this book? Do you think that it wrapped the book up nicely, or do you think it was a satisfying ending or not?
I think the ending was a satisfying one. It was an overall solid ending.
So, if you were to rate this book out of 5 stars, what would you give it?
I would give it 4.5 stars.
So, thank you for today.
No problem.